latest updates, subscribe to News9.
Hello and you're watching News9 Digital. I'm Prajwal D'Souza. The world's premier health agency, the WHO, through a new survey has found out that over 90% of the countries that responded to the survey reported fallout from COVID-19 on the provisions of other healthcare services like immunization, family planning services, cancer and cardiovascular diseases, and treatment. The World Health Organization says that around 105 countries responded to the survey aimed at assessing the impact of coronavirus outbreak on strained health systems, notably in the low and middle income countries. Now, the director of WHO, Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, said that the survey covering 5 regions between March and June exposed cracks in our systems and said that there is a need for better preparation for health emergencies like the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, what did the survey find? The survey found out that routine immunization and outreach services were among the most affected, with 70% of countries reporting disruptions, followed closely by the diagnosis and treatment of non-communicable diseases like cardiovascular diseases and cancer. Now, nearly a quarter of the countries that responded reported disruptions to emergency services. Now, how has the situation been in India? Now, ever since the COVID-19 pandemic began in India, the Indian health system has been problematic. There have been several instances where hospitals were overwhelmed, patients were turned away, ambulances reached late or were unavailable for the patients. However, the struggles were faced not only by the patients but also by the healthcare workers and doctors who are on the front line of the pandemic. There have been acts of violence related to the COVID-19 pandemic taking place against the backdrop of growing social stigma and discriminatory behavior against anyone perceived to have been in contact with the virus. To understand more about the situation in India, we have with us Dr. C.N. Manjunath, who is the director of Jayadeva Hospital. Now, doctor, there have been multiple instances where hospitals were overwhelmed and patients were turned away. Do you think our health system is finding it hard to cope with the pandemic?
Initially, there was a problem, as you said, patients were finding difficult to get the beds and the 2 ICU beds, and there was also less number of oxygen beds and all. But see, we have almost traveled 6 months with this virus, and now the disease is relatively better understood, and home isolation is allowed for mild and less symptomatic patients. As a result, the bed availability has significantly reduced, particularly in the last three weeks, I could say. So, but also it has given a lot of lessons, and it has exposed some lacunae and the darker side of the public healthcare system.
Doctor, how has the situation been in your hospital?
In Jayadeva Hospital, see, our outpatient numbers used to be pre-corona, it used to be around 1,300, 1,400 cases. Now we have restricted to 600 outpatients. And at every level there are barriers, and we have put the thermal scanner at the entrance itself. And anybody with fever and cough, they are separated at the triage point itself. And all our staff, those who are working in casualty, those who are working in COVID suspect ICU wards, they are wearing PPE, full PPE, I mean covering from head to toe.
Now, India has been reporting over 75,000 new cases every day in the past week. Do you think our health system has the capability to cope with such numbers?
Recovery rates are also increasing now. On one side, number of cases we getting positive is increasing. Parallelly, the more number of people are recovering. So as a result, it's a dynamic situation. So people are getting discharged and people are coming in. So that is striking a balance, reasonably well.
What is the situation in rural areas? Has the health system in rural areas ramped up to take on COVID-19?
Of course, every district has got almost medical college. Out of almost 20 districts have medical colleges, and medical colleges have been strengthened with all facilities. Even the district hospitals have been strengthened. So regarding this hygiene component, maintenance of toilets, they have to improve actually, particularly providing toilet facilities, and these are the other important things, providing clean food.
While the results from the survey are scary, WHO has cautioned about some limitations about the study, including that it involved self-assessment that could be prone to bias, variations from country to country in survey completion, and differences in the phases of the outbreak that countries were experiencing. While we recorded this current episode, India's COVID-19 tally inched closer to the 40 lakh mark. The threat is still looming and it is very important to take proper precautionary measures. If you like this video, click on the like button, comment down below, share this video and subscribe to News9 on all the social media platforms. Thank you for watching.